Critical discourse analysis in EFL settings, reading skills. Hello guys, welcome to this video. Today I am going to talk about some strategies that you could apply to improve EFL reading through critical discourse analysis. First of all, it is fundamental to take into account the importance of critical discourse analysis in EFL teaching, especially for the reading skills. Critical discourse analysis allows students to improve their critical reading skills, reading comprehension, and practice the use of reading as a tool to analyze social issues. Therefore, there are some useful strategies that could be applied in EFL classrooms, especially for the development of reading skills. First, critical reading activity. Let the students develop their critical thinking while expressing their own questions, opinions, statements, or hypotheses regarding of text. It might be the first experience to start a lesson by stating their own opinions or hypotheses. Debates. In this type of activity, the teacher has to organize groups and students have to argue for one interpretation or point of view. Through debate, the teacher can enhance and promote the comprehension of reading and thinking skills. Students' opinions. The teacher can ask students to read and provide their own opinions or try to understand the context of a social issue. Thus, students activate their background knowledge at the time they read the text. Comparison. Students are asked to read a social issue in a reading passage, and then they should compare their own perspective from their own cultural context and what happens in the text. In this type of activity, the students are asked to mark with an X what happens in their own culture and the foreign one of the reading in a chart. The chart includes statements taken from the reading passage and two columns named Me and the passage. And finally, interpreting the hidden message. The critical discourse analysis applied in reading skills help students to improve and develop their deductive skills. For instance, the teacher can ask students to interpret and discover the hidden messages of a text that was written in a specific sociocultural context. The final stage of this video is related to some recommendations that teachers should follow in critical discourse analysis. First of all, teachers should include critical discourse activities in their lesson plans by taking into account the student's proficiency level. Second, the teacher should use text taken from real-life context. In this case, the teacher should include text that catch up the student's interest. For example, the teacher can bring to the class certain texts taken from social media that represent a social issue and ask students to analyze them, as we can observe in the following examples. Then, the teachers need to have adequate training using critical discourse analysis in order to provide feedback. And finally, the teacher should be focused on developing a student's critical thinking. Thanks for seeing this interesting video.